So far, I ain't coming back. We burning up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like Bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa. I like salsa. I'm a dancer.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the
It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, the quarterback out of North Carolina, Greg, it is Sam Howell.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, to that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
2nd and 7. Again, it's Benson. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is the pass rush, gets home, and he goes down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. Just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. The Steelers offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's Howell out of the pistol. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very...
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's the punter now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Cardinals offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Slot receiver headed right. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Here's 3rd and 7. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can.
That one intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. Here's 1st and 10. They put Pickens in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Now it's Howell. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw. Howell. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Now, faking the give. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Howell. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Two incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. They'll throw with Howell. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, what a great play call down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big-bodied tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender. And it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They go play action now. Murray. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Minkah Fitzpatrick, the strong defense there, able to break that one up. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Murray now off the bootleg. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Johnson. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Cardinals. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cardinals will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Extra point attempt to come here. Got it. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble. Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Fields. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Steelers. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Here's a 2nd and 12. Fields. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Fields from the pistol. In trouble, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Cards offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. He'll get this to the rookie from Tennessee. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. A throw on the move is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cardinals back within 10. It's now 24-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Fields operating out of the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Fields now, the throw on 1st down. He connects with Palmer on that one.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part, so Once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll motion a tight end right. Second down, it's Fields. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Steelers.
Throwing is Fields. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Now, Fields. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. Kick is good. And the Steelers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Back to the air once more on second down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Oh, yeah. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. The Steelers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. To throw is Fields. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I mean, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
Up the sideline to the 40. A gain there of 16 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2nd and a yard. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Back to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals are back within 6. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Steelers offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing. And now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Fields to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And they're they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Off he goes, and he will score. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The offense staying put. They will go for 2. Fields going to look to run this himself. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. They're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. First down throw there is incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Third and long. They'll look to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Marquise Bell up to make the stop. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll send a tight end in motion. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now Fields. The outside complete to Thomas. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Steelers. Point after coming up here. The kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. They'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Cardinals lining up for a punt as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here's a handoff. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A pass taken in by Miller. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Here's 2nd and 6. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll run again. And he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Play action now for Fields. He runs with it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
A 1st down throw for Fields. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Next to score, Steelers 56, Cardinals 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across. Mark them down at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
That one knocked away and incomplete. Minkah Fitzpatrick. The strong defense there, able to break that one up. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That'll be incomplete. So they go for the trickery, but it does not work out. And it's going to be 4th down. Throwing now from the gun. That's incomplete. Darius Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. Handoff here, up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He'll go left side here and complete this one. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down. Now a toss play, running left. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Pistol snap, back to Fields. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. On the handoff, this is Miller. And a short pickup, too, about the 42-yard line.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Back to throw. That is hard. Down the field. He's got it. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. And this throw batted away and incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletion. And 10. This one intercepted. And the Steelers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down by Max Melton. A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Steelers.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 3rd and 7. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game.